We still have all lengths. I'm gonna just double check on that. Okay, we do have all 3 lengths, but we are very, very limited. This is our biggest, this is our boldest that we feature in our rope chain, all diamond cut, and you simply choose 18-inch, do you want the 20-inch, or do you want the 32-inch? 3-year flex payments available under a 095627. You know, Paul, I said we very rarely, if ever, have these on a special feature price. We don't have to. I mean, they sell out every single time. They're the biggest and boldest rope chain. These would be thousands and thousands of dollars if they were solid gold. We know that, but you can't tell the difference. So I'm so excited to see, you know, just that little bit helps, that little featured price, and of course, flex pay, but they are limited. If you want the 32-inch, I have 4 dozen only remaining. So that's especially good if you want something a little bit longer to be a great layering piece, or if you're shopping for, you know, a gentleman or somebody who has a fuller, thicker neck. That would be a perfect length, correct, Paul? I'm thrilled to see these back and knowing that it's a customer big favorite.
By the way, with the long one, you can also, you can knot it and give you a whole other way to wear it. And when I was playing around with it, it's such a beautiful chain that it actually does that really nicely. It's easy to do and undo. The other thing I want to show you, this chain happens to be solid gold. And I wanted to show you that the colors are exactly the same. This chain was made for me for this presentation and cost $16,000 retail. That's how much gold is in this. When you feel these, Bellezza, when you get them home, they feel like they're solid. Now, Lynn, I don't know if you can read some of the reviews. The reviews, and there are 27 perfect reviews, are absolutely astounding. One of my favorite, well, multiple reviews say that they went back and they bought all 4 lengths. They all say, don't hesitate, you will not be sorry that you got these. They look and they feel like real solid gold chains. I had 2 stories. One day in the supermarket, I had all 4 of these on, and a guy came over and said, excuse me, but my son wants to meet you. I said, why? He said, he thinks you're famous because of your jewelry. I thought, isn't that
You should have said, I
funny?
am famous. I'm Paul Woods. I'm the ambassador of luxury.
Not famous, but what a lot of gold jewelry would do. The other thing, I was at the car wash, also had all 4 of them on, and one of the kids at the car wash said, is that real? So I took one off and I handed it to him, and you know, he thought he was getting the most luxurious thing, and he said, how much does something like this cost? And I said, $74 for the long one. He said, where? I'm telling you, I bet the kid has all 4 right now because they look that good. No one will ever think or know that you are not wearing beautiful, solid gold necklaces. They look that way. Oh, if someone admires it, take it off, hand it to them, let them feel it. And watch their eyes go, how much was that? If they're rude like I am, they'll be asking how much it was. Oh, here we are in Florence. And this is, you know, Florence is where the Ponte Vecchio Bridge is, and that's the oldest jewelry center in the world. And if you ever go to Florence, you will go to the Ponte Vecchio Bridge, and you'll look in all the windows, and you'll try to justify buying yourself something in gorgeous gold. There's the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. And Ponte Vecchio means old bridge. Ponte is bridge, Vecchio is old. So it's the old bridge. But look at it. It's been there selling jewelry for thousands of years. I mean, it's just astonishing. Oh, and the prices are so much money. Oh, my gosh. And I was just reading this review. First time buying, really surprised how great it is. I mean, look at the review after review after review. You read them because they're special.
They're worth it.
By the way, guys, if you leave a review, we appreciate it so much. I read every single one, every positive thing you say, every negative thing you say. I take it into effect, and I try to do better. So please, when you take that time, know that I'm thinking, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
And I'm so glad we showed it. And he means that too. He really, truly listens to all the customer picks and reviews, as do we and our buyers. We so appreciate your feedback. But that Ponte Vecchio Bridge, Paul, I'll never forget the first time I was there, and it was like, I never experienced anything like it in my life. And that's why I love this collection so much, because exactly what it looks like, you think, oh, it's this really fancy schmancy, like something, you know, with lights all over, and it's not. It's the old bridge is what it is. And the coolest thing is these little jewelry houses, like family owned, they're like right next to, itty bitty. And I remember just being so fascinated by, you know, you would see one and their families, you know, were known for their chain making, or, you know, bangle bracelets, or fabulous fancy links. links, and you pay thousands of dollars. I mean, forget it. But this collection truly encapsulates, I mean, truly, that whole idea of what those little boutique jewelry stores are in the Ponte Vecchio. Something like this. Yes, you better believe they're gonna have a big, wide, heavy diamond cut Italian rope chain, but it's not gonna be $50. It's not gonna be, you know, $75 in this case here. Let me give you a quick update on the 32-inch. 2 dozen. That's it. Only 2 dozen remain. Even down, I just wanted to show the clasp on here and the end caps, and everything's gonna be stamped. So it's stamped, you know, that you have Italy, or you have this in the precious metals. You have the solid end caps. These are made just like if this was 18 karat solid gold all the way through and through. No difference whatsoever. Everything even down to the diamond cutting. Why is the rope always so beloved? Well, Paul, we've talked about this. The rope is, and I believe you told me this, right? It was one of the, is one of the original designs in a chain. I mean, going back into, I want to say the Bible, or was that you who told me that?
I'm sure it was probably was me, and it's well known. The rope design was actually something that grew out of sailors, and you know, if you think about ropes and how important they were in ships, sailors, while they were away from their loved ones, would weave, or what do you call that, braid, rope jewelry for their loved one when they got home. Not out of gold, but out of leftover rope and things that they had. They would present them to their honeys when they got home. Well, jewelers said, that's a really good idea. And so that's kind of where it has its historical feeling. Cool. But when you look today and you look at the celebrities and you look at the sports stars and the movie stars, you know, and you see what they're wearing, you see that the rope is probably the #1 choice of chain. And most of them wear more than one. Now, we used to talk, Lynn, about layering your necklaces. And so these 4 chains are, you know, created perfectly to layer for you. But when you stack them like this, now it's a stack. It's not a layer, it's a stack. Yeah. And I'm encouraging you, try a stack. Try a stack of gold at your neck, because it just brings so much light up. It hides my old gobbly neck, and it brings all the light up to my face and makes me look and feel better. Makes people notice me for why I want to be noticed, not the things I don't want them to notice. And it's a status piece is what it is. And I think, like so many reviewers said, if you can swing it, get more than one. Paul, if you can afford them all, do it. I'm
taking the 32-inch off. It just sold out. Thank you.
Well,
congratulations. But you know what? Now, just a couple hundred in both the 18-inch and in the 20-inch. So, Paul, just in turns, because these are big and these are bold, these are super wide, they're the widest ones that we offer. Would you be able to wear the 20-inch? Would you be, because it's 3/16 of an inch in width, would you be able to?
Yes, no, I do wear the 20-inch one.
You do, okay.
I can't wear the 18. So my neck is actually 18 inches, and so the 18 is like a choker. It's too much for a guy. Look, say I just tied that knot in the long one. I mean, it's so easy to do, and it's so smooth. But the 20-inch is perfect because it hits me right about here. I took it off for the presentation, but 20-inch is perfect, and then all the rest of them cascade. I also know a lot of folks got this for a son or a grandson or a nephew. The kids, you know, this is a hot trend in jewelry right now with kids wanting to wear gold jewelry. Yeah. Well, you don't want to give a kid gold jewelry. What if they lost it? You know, and they will lose it. You know they will. So this is the perfect way to kind of make them happy and give them that look, but not break the bank. So it's really, it's universal. Everybody can wear it. Everybody will love it. I'm telling you, if you're thinking of a gift or just a present for yourself, maybe you didn't get what you wanted. And remember, it looks exactly like solid gold. A $16,000 chain next to Bellezza. You can't tell.
You can't, and it's true.
For me, that's all I need.
How quickly I forget. I was going to read the reviews, but I'm sorry. My mind went off somewhere else. But I was just reading one, and it said about the chains. These big chains are so beautiful. Everything I purchased from Bellezza is gorgeous. I feel like a queen, and that's really the whole. We want you to feel that way. You deserve to feel that way. And we also have the perfect little earring that will